Hello students, this is Amardeep Singh, your ICT teacher, and today we are going to continue with the same chapter, operators and expressions in Python. And in this session we'll discuss about expressions, operator precedence and type conversion. So let's get started. First we'll discuss about expressions. A statement where we use operators and operands to perform some task is known as an expression. That means while writing a code, when you will use some operator in a statement, that is known as expression. So depending on the operators that we are using inside an expression, we are having some types of expressions also. So we are having arithmetic expressions, relational or conditional expressions, logical expressions. So first we'll discuss briefly all type of expressions. Arithmetic expression first. The expression just do mathematical operations like plus, minus, multiply or division, etc. So in this statement we are using plus operator. That means this statement is known as arithmetic expression. In this statement we are specifying a plus operator with two operands, so it's an arithmetic expression. Next we are having relational or conditional expression. This expression just do comparison on comparison operations like greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, etc. That means when we will use uh, relational operators in a statement to check some kind of condition, to check whether what kind of a relation is in between two operands, whether they are equal, not equal or greater than. So that kind of expression is known as relational expression. This one is an example of relational expression. Then next we are having logical expression. The logical expression use the logical operators like and, or, not. So if we are using logical operators in a statement to combine multiple relational expressions in a statement, that kind of statement is known as logical expression. For example, in this statement we are using AND operator to combine these two relational expressions, a greater than b and a greater than c. So that means this one is known as logical expression. So only the difference between relational and logical expression is that we have specified only one condition in relational or conditional expression, but in logical expression we are using multiple condition and combine those conditions with the help of these logical operators. Next we'll discuss about operator precedence. The operator precedence tells us which operators are evaluated first when we use multiple operators in a single expression. That means when you will use multiple operators in a single statement, then which operator will get the priority of evaluation, that is depending on the operator precedence. For example, in here we have an example, x equal to a plus b divided by c into d. That means in this statement which operator will evaluate first, that is depending on the operator precedence, that is the priority of operator evaluation. So here we are having a table that represents the priority of operators, precedence of operators. For example, this exponentation operator is having the highest priority. Then we are having unary, complement, then unary plus, then unary minus operators. Then we are having these arithmetic operators. So as you can see, some operators have the same operator precedence. That means they are having the same priority level. For example, multiply, division, modulus, then these operators are having same priority level. So at that time when we'll use these operators in a single statement, then which operator will evaluate first, that is depending on the associativity of operators. Associativity is the direction in which operators will evaluate when we will use multiple operators in the same precedence. Next we'll discuss about type conversion. Type conversion means converting data belongs to one data type to another type. Python provides a collection of built-in functions that converts value from one data type to another data type. So we are having these functions. First we are having int function, as we discussed earlier in previous sessions, that int function is used to convert a numeric string into its integer representation. And we are having another float function. This function is used to convert a numeric string like this numeric float string to its float value. So yeah, let's get started how to represent this. For example, if I'm having a variable a equal to, inside double quotes I put a value, then b equal to 12. In this statement we have assigned 12 and 2 to a and b, but the type of a and b is string because we put these value inside double quotes. So if we'll try to perform some operation like c equal to a plus b, then I will print c, then the result will be the concatenation of these two values because plus is a concatenation operator. So if you want to convert these value to their true numeric value to integer value, then you have to write like that: a equals to int inside double quotes 12, then int function will convert 12 to its integer equivalent, then b equals to int, as we are using in while writing input function to accept number from user, that is the same concept, c equals to a plus b, then print c. Now you can see the result is a numeric result, that is not the concatenation of two values, it's the result after performing a numeric calculation on that one. Next we'll discuss about the float function. In the same way you can also demonstrate the float function also. Let's suppose I have assigned 12 plus 2 to a variable, then b equals to 2.2, then c equals to a plus b. Then if you will try to print the value of c, then the result will be the concatenation of these two values. So if you want to perform some calculation, then you have to write like that: float is a function, then b equals to float inside double quote 2.2, or whatever you want to assign, c equals to a plus b, then print the value of c. Now you can see the result of this one. Next we are having str function. It returns a string representation of a given value. This function is totally opposite to the int function. That means the int function converts a numeric string into its integer value, and str function will convert an integer value, a numeric value, in its string format. If you want anywhere this type of conversion, then you can use str function. For example, here we have specified 123 as a number, then str function convert that number into the string representation of the same number. Then next we are having eval function. This function converts a string containing valid expression to an object. For example, if you want to specify an expression inside double quotes as a string, but you want to calculate the result of that expression, then you can use eval function. For example, let me start. We can, so for example, if I will specify a equals to 2 plus 2 plus 2, or any other evaluation, any other values, then if I will print this statement, the value of a, then print a, then it will print the same expression as it is, because we have specified these values, this expression inside double quotes as a string. So if you want to the system to calculate the meaning of this expression, then to calculate the result of that expression, then you have to specify like that: a equal to eval inside inside the brackets, you have to specify the same expression. Now you can check, if you will print the value of a, then the result will be 6. So that's the use of eval function. And next we are having ORD function. This function returns ASCII value of a given character. That means ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It's a worldwide standard that according to that each and every character or each and every symbol is having a numeric equivalent. For example, in here in this example we have specified A. The ASCII value of capital A is 65, capital B is 66, capital C is 67. And in the same way, if you will try to use lowercase a, then the ASCII value of lowercase a will be 97, B will be 98 and 99 and so on. So according to ASCII this standard, each and every symbol is having a numeric equivalent. So let's start with that one. I'll specify A equals to ORD. Then inside that one you can specify any character, any single character, and if you will print the value of A, then the result will be 65. In the same way, if you will try to use lowercase a, then the result of that one will be 97. Or even you can also specify a numeric value like 1, 1. Then the ASCII value of 1, this symbol is 49. So that's all about ORD function. Next we are having CHR function. This function is totally opposite to ORD function. This function returns a character belongs to specific ASCII code. So instead of specifying a character, we have to specify the ASCII value, then it will return a character belongs to that ASCII value. That means if I want to try this one, for example, the ASCII value of A is 65. I want to know the value character belongs to this ASCII value, then what should I have to do? CHR, then 65. I have specified the ASCII value. Then if you will print the value, then it will return a character belongs to that ASCII value, that is A. So that is all about this function. After CHR function, we are having hex and OCT function. Hex function returns the hexadecimal equivalent of a given numeric value. For example, here we specify 23, then hex function will return hexadecimal equivalent of 23. And OCT function converts a given integer to its octal representation, that means octal equivalent. For example, here we specify 10 and it converts that 10 to its octal representation. So if you want to use, then A equal to HEX. Let's suppose I specify 23 or any other value that you want, then print A, then it will return the hexadecimal equivalent of that value. Then next we are having OCT function. Let's suppose I say OCT, then on any other value that you want to enter, then if you will print the value of A, then the result will be this. So that is all about our current session and current chapter also, that was operators and expression. In this chapter we have discussed about operators, expressions, operator precedence and type conversion functions also. So if you people are having any kind of doubt related to these concepts, then feel free to contact me. Thank you.